Okay, Matt. And we are live online, Matt. We're live.
We're highly invested in this JV game, one of the best JV games we have seen in years.
What a game here. And people online, we're going to be joined by our radio audience. A buzzer. Welcome to the Red Oak Gym, Aaron West and Matt Davis for everyone online. And people are starting to gather there just a bit.
Tigers.
Landon Gigstad hit a buzzer, a three-pointer, ties it, Matt.
With 4.9 seconds, the Tigers had to go to the length of the court, get the ball to Landon Gigstad three-line. He knocks down the three at the horn to tie this game. And we're going to go to overtime here in this JV game between we've been watching this game, a tremendous JV game of high talent with both these squads, and there's excitement in the gym for the JV game.
It has been, and these two teams have been at each other all night.
Yeah,
the whole game, and it comes down to that last-second shot by Landon Gigstad to send it to OT, tied up at 55.
And we're out there right now for the Tigers. We probably don't have all the Maryville numbers, but the Tigers are going with Carson Roeder, Mason Fisher, Landon Gigstad, Reese Montgomery, and Ethan Fouts out here as we start this over 4-minute overtime period, 55 all.
So pretty exciting stuff, Matt. And we're going to get into this game here tonight. It's Red Oak and Maryville, Spoof Hounds, Junior Varsity. You can hop over on our YouTube channel, and we're going to have that on YouTube. But, Matt, we're going to go ahead and start talking about Varsity game. But first.
They're getting a little bonus action here at the JV game.
But first, there's a three. Before we get too far into this tonight, any comments made tonight, any inappropriate use of language, Matt has found a new website, and
it's modern-day hip language, and we're going to, us old, Aaron.
Boomers.
We're old. There's another bucket by Reese Montgomery. He has a chance to tie this up, but we are going to use modern hip language throughout our broadcast tonight
Matt, if we have
to connect with the younger audience, Aaron.
Oh.
The days of saying, hey, that's groovy and, this is hip.
Matt, if you're looking the words up and you have written them down on your legal pad,
you do.
You're not, it's not the same.
You said, because it's.
Melanie, you're not going to shook me. I'm not shook on that.
He
Again.
said, where's my slang paper?
Yeah. Did someone take my slang paper?
I'm not going to be shook by this. That means surprised.
Matt,
by this.
So, again, I apologize if it's inappropriately used. We have no idea, honestly.
What's your OOTD today, Matt?
An acronym is not the same as using modern language. By the way, Maryville with the ball now with another shot and no good. Rebound by Montgomery. Tigers have the chance to take the lead here in this JV game.
Tied up at 58, Matt, in the JV game, in overtime nonetheless.
Yeah, and like I say, Tigers have been pretty much going with this same lineup here in this JV for most of this fourth quarter, now overtime. And Tigers JV team, they do a really, Coach Minson and Coach Gilbert coach this JV team, and they have done a great job through the year. We watched these JV games. They're spacing the floor well, passing the ball well, cutting well. And there's a deep three by Roeder, and nothing but net from Carson Roeder.
Tigers lead now by 3.
And Carson Roeder, we've seen there's a freshman, and we know what kind of competitor he is, but the Tigers, there were 2 freshmen, 3, I guess Fouts is a freshman too, or is he a sophomore? But 2 freshmen, and really battling well here against a very talented Maryville basketball program with a lot of quality talent.
That's Skadden with the ball for Maryville, then to Lynn. Out on the right side again, I apologize. It didn't really have the name.
Yeah, we're just
Junior Varsity game, but
kind of going with this here.
It just kind of happened that it just came right down to that last shot and has turned into a thoroughly enjoyable Junior Varsity basketball game, man.
Typically you think as a JV game is, it's a developmental game as Kaus now checks into the game for the Tigers, but this high-level type of a J game is so important for a developing program like Red Oak with these kids. They're getting quality game action right here in this JV game.
Well, you get the end-of-game action, and they got down and got the shot.
Right.
That's a real great game experience.
Oh, absolutely. To be able to play kind of in a pressure situation here in a JV game, that's the way it is. I mean, just wonderful. Here's Gigstad down the low post with good solid moves, good power move, dump off the Montgomery up, and not only gets fouled, but he'll get 2 shots.
Yeah, I think the foul's on Addison, and that's going to send Montgomery to the line.
Minute 43 to go. Tigers up 3 here, so Reese has a chance to kind of extend that lead for the Tigers here. So bonus coverage tonight.
Yeah, 61 points on the board at a junior varsity game.
Montgomery with 21 points on the night. Misses the first. So Reese is really, and we've seen Reese. He's a talented kid, and he's got the want to be a good basketball player, and
puts a lot of time and effort into it.
And he's trying to knock down another one here to make this a two-score game.
How tall is Reese? He's what, 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, I'd say he's 6.
Something like that.
And probably not 6'4", but he's 6'2", 6'3" for sure. And Reese knocks the second one down. That makes it a two-score game.
A minute 43 to play in overtime here in junior varsity play. Spoofhounds with the ball down to the baseline.
Throws it away.
Bounces out. Tigers are going to have the opportunity here to stretch it maybe even more, Matt.
You know, in that fourth quarter, the Tigers were down 4 or 5 points, Aaron, so they had to make a rally there in that fourth quarter to get this in overtime. And now here they have a chance. They're up 4 with a minute 37. They're getting pressure here now from Maryville, so they're going to get the ball up court against pressure.
They
Good
get it
pass ahead by Gigstead there.
Out to Fouts, and then to Montgomery, a minute and a half to play in overtime.
Tigers working the ball here. Double pressure coming. There's going to be a foul on Maryville. But
our score. Now I would note that our score clock doesn't have the score. It's junior varsity.
Right.
Again, we just kind of hopped into this, Matt. Really not, but it's just been a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gigstead, well, it's going to be ball out of bounds here. There's only 3 team fouls on Maryville here. So if Red Oak can kind of hold this ball a bit here and force Maryville to foul them if they want.
Fouts, minute 25 to play now. Montgomery at the top of the key. Takes it in, has it knocked loose. Step back by Gigstad. Fouts hustling for it to Fisher, and then we're going to have timeout on the court.
Good call there by assistant coach Brian Menson. And like we said, Menson and Chris Gilbert are primarily assigned a JV team, and just tremendous. I watched all these kids in practice, and they're working on the same offense, same set as that varsity, and their expectation is they want this JV team to be functioning, efficient, just as effectively as the varsity squad. And the best thing about this, Aaron, you look at this JV team for Red Oak out there right now. A couple of them have some varsity roles. Carson Rogers played a little bit of varsity role. Landon Gigstead's played a little varsity role. Reese, but primarily these are not the kids playing the varsity minutes.
Right.
This is the true JV team here.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen a lot of JV teams in the past rounds where they're playing.
Well, when you have limited numbers, a lot of times you get a lot of the varsity kids that play a big portion of the junior varsity.
Right.
So, yeah, absolutely.
But when you can get your freshmen and sophomores playing mostly JV, that's a really good thing for your program to have, because that's what it's intended for. Your juniors, seniors typically play that varsity level. So here we go.
Tigers in the driver's seat here, though, with a minute 16 to play and up by 4 with the ball.
Tigers trying to take the air out of it a little bit here. Got up in the air there. Didn't need to get up in the air. But that's what you learn in these games.
Junior varsity, it's a learning process, and this is a great learning experience here. 3-pointer from the Spoofhounds is no good. Rebound, Gigstad.
Good box out there by Landon. Landon's going to get fouled there. That's going to be the 4th team foul on Maryville, so the Tigers will not be at the free throw line yet. A little tie up there, so the Tigers will have to get this ball inbounded and get up court and take care of the ball here. Maryville is going to come hard with ball pressure and going to press here full court.
There's 55 seconds on the clock and overtime.
JV game, Red Oak up 62-58, and there's a steal and bounds by Maryville.
And in the lane, it's going to be stolen.
Yeah.
Or foul on that, rather.
Yeah, and like I say, this is a pressure situation. It's good for these Tigers and Maryville players as well to play in this. You know, you got the crowd into the game, and every action on the court in the last few minutes counts. So those Spoofhounds here have a chance to cut this lead down to 2.
Yep, at the line, free shot's up. Free throw is up. It's no good.
Gigstead back into the game. Cows comes out. And we should say, no boy-girl doubleheader game night, because the Red Oak Tiger girls team is in Fremont Mills tonight, taking on a very, very good Fremont Mills team. It's undefeated, 10-0. Actually, that Fremont Mills team beat Shenandoah Phillies just last night. My guess is, Aaron, when that rankings come out next week, the Fremont Mills girls team will probably be state ranked. So good luck to Coach Johnson down there with the Tigers tonight.
Rebound, Tigers, Fisher with the ball, and it's going to be fouled prior to being tied up. Just a few seconds ticked off the clock there.
So Maryville misses their 2 free throw chances here. Tigers, if they can make their free throws here throughout the rest of this game, they should be in good shape. But you got to knock them down. Even the free throws are good. Pressure free throws. I will tell you a funny story.
Oh, gosh.
From 40 years ago, 50, 90 years when I was played in my JV game. I was a freshman. I go to the line in Shenandoah, And
you remember
we're
this?
tied, and I get fouled with 3 seconds to go, and I got 2 shots. Clanked the first one off the rim. No good. So I get my second free throw. I missed it so bad, it hit the back of the rim, and it bounced right back to me. And I shot it then as a field goal, and it went in at the buzzer. I choked on the 2 free throws, but it bounced right back to me on my third shot. There's a rebound by Montgomery. Good rebound.
Big rebound right there by Montgomery. Out to Fisher.
Wise choice there by Mason to hold on to the ball.
Work the clock down here. They're going to have to shoot it because the shot clock and the game clock aren't aligned here. Or be fouled.
Thanks to Kim Bond and Sue Ann French and Bethlehem Lutheran Church workers, they've delivered us popcorn.
Up here to the lush and plush KCSI suite.
Media suite.
So thanks to the Bethlehem Lutheraners.
There you go with that. There's Rotor.
Is that a word?
No, it's not. It's like Melanie
look on your sheet.
Melanie coming up with caucusers this morning. We were talking about caucusing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
Rotor at the line. Gets them both, Matt.
Nice.
That's big. That's a
7-point lead now for the Tigers.
That makes it really tough here for the Spoof
Want
Hounds.
to cover up that 3-point line and try to limit shots.
30 seconds and counting. What a junior varsity basketball game.
Yeah.
Steps back for 3, not there.
I dare to say if the Tigers hold on here, this might be their biggest JV win all year.
Gigstad got to get it across the timeline here. Rotor across now. Down to Kaus. It's 15 seconds. Tigers with the ball, spreading it out here.
Doing a good job milking the clock, keeping everyone spread out.
Again, Matt, great experience right here.
Yeah, and good coaching here. And they're just going to run this clock out. The Tigers get a really good JV win tonight.
That was a thoroughly exciting JV game. Yeah, absolutely.
Great job by the Red Tigers.
Okay. Matt,
65-58 Tigers with the JV win.
What did Montgomery have? 22 points. Wow, big game for Montgomery. Okay.
Rotor had 18.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, Matt. We're going to reset. We're going to come back, and we're going to turn the page to varsity play right after this. We're going to quick break, and we'll be back after these messages. Aaron West along with Matt Davis and Melanie West with us as well. Junior varsity in OT. Tigers get the win, 65-58.
Yeah, maybe the best JV game we have seen in a long, long time. Tigers had to come back. They hit a 3-point buzzer bucket at the regulation buzzer to tie the game up by Landon Gigstad, and then the Tigers just kind of owned that overtime in JV and get the win, 65-58.
Full disclaimer, Matt has found a new app and a new dictionary, and he has a list on his notepad of cool words. So
that's slap, Aaron, because I just tell you now that's a slap situation right there.
Yeah. And we don't know if you're using that in context or if it's right or wrong, Matt.
I'm not sure either, but I'm trying to fit them in that right context here because we're trying to connect with a different audience base tonight, Aaron. Okay. We want to connect with that 20, 30-year-old crowd that, demographically we want to connect with.
Yeah. All right, Matt. So one other thing, let's say a big congratulations to Class 1A.
Oh, yes.
Assistant High School Football Coach of the Year.
Dale
the
French.
One and only Dale French, the Iron Man.
The Iron Man, absolutely. Just a great recognition and honor for Dale French to be, and I believe that came from the Iowa High School Athletics Association. So quite an honor to be Class 1A Assistant Football Coach of the Year. And, of course, Dale, beyond football, we know Dale gives so much time of his time in the community.
He does tremendous amount of time.
To youth sports and just for many, many years now.
Uh-huh.
And you can count on Dale to volunteer. He's not just coaching, but he's refereeing. It's just Dale is just every community should be lucky enough to have a guy like Dale French in their community to help out. So
he's volunteering tonight.
He absolutely is. So just hats off and great recognition to Dale for that. But tonight we get back into high school hoops. Second season begins tonight, Aaron. We always talk about the high school basketball season being 3 seasons. The season before Christmas break, then the season after Christmas break, and then, of course, the playoffs. And here we are in season 2. And in town tonight are the Maryville Spoof Hounds from Maryville, Missouri. And this is a very, very talented team. They're 9-2 on the year, Aaron. They're ranked 6th in the state of Missouri in Class 4. There are 6 classes in the state of Missouri, with 1 being the lowest, 6, of course, being the highest. And they are ranked 6th in Class 4. This is a program that goes around and plays a lot of different teams in a lot of different states. In fact, they just played last night. They played St. Joseph Lafayette down in Maryville, and they won that game 68-51. But earlier in the week, they went and played Class C, number 2 ranked Nebraska team, Auburn, and lost that game 71-63. And their only other loss in the season was the Class B, number 1 ranked Crete, Nebraska. So this is a team that travels on the road a lot. In fact, they're going to be in Bedford, I think, next week to play the Bulldogs. They go outside their region to play a lot of competition, but they are in Red Oak tonight, and they will be here taking on the Tigers. Of course, they met the Tigers last year down in Maryville, and the Spoof Hounds won that handily down there. Their head coach is Matt Stockland. Did I pronounce that correctly? I hope that's correct. But they have a team that's not a high height team. This is, in fact, I'd probably say Red Oak might match up just
I think they do
very well height-wise.
Just eyeball check.
And I also say that Maryville, based on the other caliber teams we've seen Hawk Time, does not have the physical look. But what this team is very reminiscent of Kemper. Talented basketball players. And that's what you're going to see tonight. Kids that can shoot, they can dribble, they can drive. A tremendous passing team that Maryville is. This is a team that is going to be right there and running for a state run in the state of Missouri. They're led by senior Derek Quinlan, 18 points per game, and junior Peyton McCollum, 18 points per game. So 2 guys averaging 18 points per game.
Yep.
And then their other seniors, Delton Davis, a tremendous defender. And then the kid I mentioned in season night who had a big game evidently last night against St. Joe Lafayette is 5'6" freshman Tate McCollum, which would be Peyton's little brother, came off the bench and really lit it up, and is just a spark plug of energy for this Maryville Spoof Hound team. So we'll see what they do. My guess is Maryville's a pressing team as well. They probably want to get the ball up and down the court against the Tigers. The Tigers, of course, come in this game, Aaron, 3-6 on the year, and we talked about that brutal schedule the Tigers always have in that pre-Christmas schedule. And now they're going to hit here in the second half of this season, and they're going to be led, of course, by their all-conference, all-time school scoring leader, Max DeVries, and his running mate out there, Hunter Gillen. The Tigers will not have Brighton Bergren in the lineup tonight. He's at the Hawaii
Tiki Bowl.
At the
Tiki Bowl playing some football.
Congratulations to Brighton on that, as is Peyton Ectornall on that as well. So the Tigers will be a little shorthand that. They're going to move Tyler Beeson into the starting role tonight. So Tyler will have his opportunity in the starting role tonight. But otherwise, the Tigers will have to come off 2 weeks of rest. That may be a little bit of advantage. This is the Spoof Hounds' 3rd game this week, so maybe that's a little advantage for the Tigers. We'll see how that plays out.
Matt, let's take a break, and we'll come back and have you get into some more of the stats here this evening. Again, Aaron West and Matt Davis along with Melanie West. Thanks for listening here on KCSI. Thanks for watching over on our YouTube channel. Make note of our sponsors and say thank you when you have the opportunity. We'll be back after this. Back to the Orange Gym, Aaron West along with Matt Davis here in Red Oak this evening. After a thoroughly exciting junior varsity game, Red Oak gets the victory 65-58. Okay, Matt, break it down for me here, looking at these two teams.
It's hard to know a lot about Maryville. We don't see them, but my guess is they're an up-and-down team in terms of winning, get the ball up and down the court quickly, play at a faster pace. They remind me actually a little bit, when we look at them warm-up, of the East Mills team.
Yeah.
We've had the same kind of thought about East Mills. Not overly big, or down, but boy, we learned that East Mills could really play the game of basketball.
Yeah, Matt, when you would look at them, they're by not even close to the biggest team that Red Oak has seen this year. But there's a lot more to the game of basketball than that.
And this dribbling, passing, having the skill, playing good together effectively, especially in team defense.
Yeah.
I just noticed on their stats that they have 3 players that are averaging at least 3 steals per game. So that tells me they're active defensively in regards to that. And then, like I said, they have played talented teams. I think part of the issue why they travel Maryville so much around is it's a Class 4 school in Northwest Missouri. There's not a lot of other Class 4 schools up in that area. So they're traveling around, I think, playing some different schools to supplement their conference schedule that they're probably in, which is a wise thing to do in regards to that. But, yeah, I think you got the starting lineups, I think, and all that. So if you want to run with that.
Let me give you the starting lineups, and we'll start with the Maryville Spoof Hounds. You have Derek Quinlan, a junior. I'm sorry, he's a guard, a senior guard. Delton Davis is a senior, plays guard position. Matthew Walter, a sophomore for the Spoof Hounds. Peyton McCollum is a junior as well, and Titus McKim is a sophomore, junior as well. So a young team overall, Matt.
Reserves. I said they bring a freshman, too, that other McCollum kid off the bench.
So you have Tate McCollum, who is a freshman as well that Matt was referring to, Weston Talley, Colson Freeman, and Dayton Talley. Those are your reserves for the Maryville Spoof Hounds. For the Red Oak Tigers, of course, reserves would be Carson Roeder, Ethan Fouts, and again, Matt mentioned that Brighton Bergen will not be here this evening. He's playing a Tiki Bowl in Hawaii. That has to be a lot of fun.
What a place to go play a football game. Hawaii.
No kidding. Mason Fisher, Landon Gigstad, Reese Montgomery, Weston Couse, Brandon Hernandez, Caden Foster, Bennett Johnson, Peyton Nectar along with the Tiki Bowl as well, and Jack Schmedke. Those are your reserves for the Red Oak Tigers. Starters for the Red Oak Tigers tonight will be Hunter Gillen, the senior, 5'8". Cyrus mentioned, the senior, 6'5". Max DeVries, the senior, 6'4". Tyler Beeson, the senior, 6'4". And Braden Sifford is a junior at 5'10". Those are your starters for the Red Oak Tigers. So, looking forward to this. My first opportunity to get to see the Spoof Hounds play this year. So,
and you never know how you can come off that Christmas break. You could be refreshed and energized. You should, because we noticed towards it coming into Christmas break, man, it was just a grind, and that break was needed. But the flip side of that is you lose a little bit of your competitiveness, a little bit of your edge, a little bit of your in the game mode. We'll see. My guess is it might be a little bit of a sluggish start for the Tigers until they can kind of get in the rhythm of the game. And we have seen at least all the games there and up to this point, it's like the first 4 minutes of the game is like a track meet.
It is up and down.
And
it's
one
amazing.
team is throwing a haymaker at the other in terms of big shots. And then it kind of, after that first timeout, they kind of settle in. And, we'll see if the game takes on that same sort of vibe.
Do you have a feel for the Spoof Hounds? Here we go.
Vibe.
Again, my disclaimer, we don't know if you're using the words properly or correct.
Vibe. There's a vibe to how the game goes, Aaron.
Will Maryville be an up-tempo team? Will they be a control team, or whatever is necessary for the night?
Well, just looking at them, I would think that the Tigers, as we look at the Spoof Hound team, battling on the board, second shot opportunities. We know for the Tigers, offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding has been an issue all year in terms of trying to hang with these bigger Hawkeye 10 teams in terms of doing that. And the Tigers kind of sink and swim based on how well they're shooting the ball from three. So I think the Tigers want to press as well. Like I said, these teams did play last year in Maryville, and it wasn't a close game. Maryville won that game by 15, 20-point spread. So we'll kind of get an indicator here early with these two teams, how they come up. But my guess is there'll be a run and gun first 3 or 4 minutes.
Matt, we're going to take a break and step away, and we'll come back with the opening tip after these messages. And, again, make note of our sponsors and say thank you when you have the opportunity. There's some noise.
We're going to have Burns going to sing the national anthem.
Player introductions being made, and we are going to have our national anthem. We will be right back with the opening tip here in Red Oak this evening. Red Oak and Maryville right after this. Aaron West along with Matt Davis, Melanie West running our production software. It's basketball time, Matt.
Absolutely. It's time to get after it here. Maryville with their, I guess, yellow and green trimmed uniform. The Tigers that are home whites and orange lettering. And Cyrus Minson will be in the circle, taking the tip against Titus McKim.
McKim at center circle for the Tigers.
Time to get that bread.
Oh, my gosh. Again, I apologize.
That means work hard and be successful.
Okay.
Let's get the bread.
Is that on your sheet?
Yes, right here.
Hip words.
Work hard, be successful. Let's get bread. That's what that means.
Okay. You may have to reference your phone tonight if you get stuck on one of those.
Okay,
man.
Gotcha.
McKim at center circle. Ball's in the air, tapped, coming away with it. Spoofhounds quickly to the other end up it. Boy, that was quick.
Just like that, Derek Quinlan with the live layup.
I mean, quick.
And like we said, the first 4 minutes of these high school basketball games, they're a racehorse basketball. Let's see if that's what we're going to have here.
Beeson out on the right side, hands it off to DeVries. Minson to Sifford now.
Maryville man-to-man.
End of the lane, Sifford goes, puts it up one hand, no good. Rebound pulled down by McKim. McKim to Quinlan. Quinlan left to right across center circle. Out on the left side to Davis. He takes it into the hoop off the glass, no good. Rebound brought down by the Spoofhounds, back up and in. That's Walter.
The Tigers have got to be better in those defensive glass. And right now, there's only 1-2 by the Spoofhounds in the first two possessions.
4-0, Maryville with the lead. Shot blocked. That was McKim with the block. McKim to Quinlan. Quinlan across center stripe, foul line. McQuinlan with the ball, dumps it down underneath to Davis. Top of the key, Quinlan snaps the net for the three.
Spoofhounds just like that out 7-0, and they are engaged in the game here, and the Tigers need to pick up the tempo and pick up the intensity here.
Yeah, Beeson with the ball. Gets it underneath to Gillen, who flips it to Sifford, back to Gillen, now to Sifford out on the left wing, takes it into the foul line, kicks it out to Beeson for three. Off the right side, it's not there. Rebound's going to be controlled by Davis, hits Quinlan Off the glass, and we'll have a foul on the play. Beeson.
Yeah, the Tigers just are a step behind here, and Maryville is quick to the ball. And the first 2 minutes of the game, you can tell Maryville does not look like the team that had the game last night.
They do not, and they lead 7-0. Matt, we're only at 6:34 mark in the first quarter.
Getting the extra chance, loose balls, and moving quicker. Tigers need to play better defensively too. I think we've focused so much on the offense, but really what the Tigers need to do is they need to be better defenders the second half. I know the coaches have been working on that, trying to keep teams out of that paint, forcing more jump shots, not giving up drives.
Quinlan makes the first, misses the second. Rebound Beeson to Gillen. Gillen across center stripe, center circle, round to the right side, then back left to Sifford. Sifford to DeVries, left elbow. He steps behind the arc. Then to Sifford, top the key. Beeson takes it down in the lane, has it touched, stripped loose, but we're going to have a foul on the play. It'll be on Matthew Walter, I do believe. That's his first.
Tigers will take a ball out under their basket here, inbounds, into Minson.
Out on the right side now to Gillen. Pressure from the Spoof Hounds. Gillen to the hoop. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Quinlan. This Quinlan's impressive so far.
Tigers have missed 2 layups. Tigers have got to power through that and finish at the rim.
McCollum puts a shot up. No good. Rebound Beeson. Beeson to Sifford. He'll take it across center stripe. Top of the key. Sifford with the ball. Hands it off to Gillen. Out on the left side. Beeson looks at the 3. Now to Sifford. 5:45 to play in the first. Sifford with the ball. Man pressure from Maryville. Blocked. Nice help there by McKim.
Yeah, second block there for McKim tonight. Good help and recognition coming over to making the block.
Quinlan at the foul line. Gets it to Davis. Into the lane. Kicks it on the right side. 3 off the hands of Walter. It's no good. Rebound Beeson. Sifford. Gillen across center stripe. Gillen with the ball into the lane. And drags the pivot foot, I think. And
yeah, Maryville just very connected defensively. Really doing a good job keeping the Tigers out of the paint. And then when they get down to that rim, contesting those shots.
And to bring the ball across center stripe is Peyton McCollum to Quinlan. Out to McCollum on the left side. Takes it to the left elbow. Top of the key now to Walter. Right side Quinlan. Left side to McCollum.
Real good ball movement.
Into the lane. Little jumper right in front. No good. Rebound. Batted around. And Quinlan comes away with it out near the top of the key. Out on the right side, McCollum for 3. It's not there, but the rebound on the backside.
Yeah, Tigers are not boxing out at all. They got to find a body, and they got to get someone those second, third chance points. Maryville's really controlling the offensive glass.
Credit Titus McKim to get the board. Alternate possession gives it to the Tigers. 8-0, 4:45 to play in the first. Maryville with the lead. Sifford out on the left side, hits DeVries. He takes the 3 off the left wing. Nope. Rebound pulled down by Parker McCollum. He takes it across the center stripe. Down lane left side. He's open with the left hand for 2.
Yeah, just made the move around Hunter there and got to the bucket. It's going to be a timeout by the Tigers. They're down 10-0, Aaron. And this is kind of what we thought. This is a really talented team. And they have shown it in the first 3 minutes here.
Yeah, I said Parker McCollum. I apologize. It's Peyton McCollum. We're going to take a break. Maryville leads 10-0 with 4:24 to play in the first. Right back after this. Ball as we come back to action. Gillen takes it across center stripe down the right side of the lane, and he'll be fouled on the play. See who that's on. Matt, that is on Peyton McCollum.
Be on the floor, so Tigers are inbound here.
Inbound pass from DeVries to Minson, but it's stolen. Nice job again by McKim. Another impressive play by McKim. Quinlan puts it up. He's fouled by Gillen.
Tigers,
just a little out of position or something, Matt.
The Tigers just are not in sync in Maryville. We talked to how you come out of break, and it's apparent that Maryville's played a couple games out of the break, and you can tell Red Oak's a little bit sluggish. They haven't played a game in a couple weeks, but they need to get a couple points here and hang in this game early here and not lose any more connection if they want to have a chance.
Shot from Quinlan is no good. 2-shot opportunity here for Derek Quinlan. He's a senior. Second shot, it's good. 11-0 now with 4:10 to play in the first.
Neither team has pressed yet. Of course, Red Oak hasn't made a bucket to be able to press yet.
Into the lane goes DeVries. He picks it up, trying to find somebody to get it to. We're going to have
a foul on Maryville. I think they're going to call that on number 14, which would be McKim.
Yeah, Titus McKim.
In the game comes Bennett Johnson. Out goes Beeson.
4 minutes to play. Tigers ball at the baseline. Inbound pass will come from DeVries. Max DeVries all the way out top to Minson. Now to Sifford out on the right side. Sifford with the ball. DeVries looks at the three. Into the lane spins. Quinlan takes it. Left to right across center stripe, far side of the court. Then to McKim. Corner for three. It's Walter.
Good ball movement there. Good recognition by the Spoof Hounds to find the open guy. They cross court pass. We're going to have a net issue here. Yeah. When you hit such a good shot, Aaron, it's...
What's the cool word for that?
And the referee just was...
That looked like me out there jumping to get that.
Yeah, that was slap. But anyway, here we go.
Slap.
And I'm not gassing it up.
No,
I'm not gassing it.
Sifford with the ball. Double team, but gets out of it nicely. Now to Gillen in the corner. It goes to Sifford. 14-0. Maryville with the lead with 3:23 to play in the first
good move
quarter.
By Hunter.
Gillen takes it to the bucket and puts it off the glass for two.
Tigers finally on the scoreboard here. 3:18 to go in the first quarter.
Out top. McCollum takes it down to the blocks, hits it off the bottom of the backboard. He got in the air mat and then tried to go back into the lane with it, and it hits the bottom of the backboard and goes out of play.
Hunter did a good job there in not using his hands, using his feet, and staying with that cutter and got him in that position where he was underneath the backboard. In the game comes for Maryville, number 2, Tate McCollum. He's a freshman, the brother of Peyton, and we understand he is an energizer. Tigers go right low on him, low post right at the beginning, take advantage of that height. Good job there by Tigers to recognize that, Aaron.
Sifford soars too, and it's 14-4 now. Tigers get a couple buckets here.
Posted him up.
Colson Freeman into the game as well. Taking the ball inside is McCollum. There you go.
Just rims out.
But
he's not hesitant to shoot the ball, is he?
Not at all. That's Tate McCollum.
And that's a 4th team foul now in Maryville. So one more here, and they'll get the Tigers in the bonus here in the first quarter. In comes Roeder. This will be an interesting matchup if Roeder is on.
And they are matching
McCollum.
up 2 freshmen.
I commented on early in the game. This will be an interesting matchup. 2 freshmen that kind of play similarly in the game now.
14-4, Maryville with the lead. Tigers with the ball. Sifford to DeVries out near the center stripe. 2.5 minutes to play in the first. DeVries spins his way into the lane, has it stripped loose, puts it off the glass, and scores 2.
Yeah, Max hung in there, took the physicality and got the bucket. Tigers here now with 6-0 run.
McCollum goes left to Freeman. Back to McCollum. Peyton McCollum.
Good hands there by Hunter.
Gillen. Peyton McCollum. Top of the key. Round to the right side. Peyton McCollum with the ball. Takes it down to the baseline. Double teamed. It's going to be knocked out of play. Tigers ball off the foot of the Spoof Hound.
That turnover was contributed by Carson Roeder, who came over to double team and helped and create that turnover. And now Roeder's out of the game. Back in comes Bennett Johnson. But good defensive effort there by the Tigers. Tigers here with a bucket and can pull back within 6. They were down 14-0 just a minute ago.
Johnson in the corner. Back to Minson. 1:50 to play in the first. Out on the right side, he goes to Gillen.
Tigers really trying to post the McCollum kid down low.
Out to Minson. Left wing DeVries has it knocked loose, but then kicks it in the corner to Gillen. Nice fake to the bucket off the glass. It's no good. Rebound Johnson, top the key DeVries. Looks at the 3, then takes it into the lane, fouled on the floor.
But that'll be 2 shots because that's the 5th foul on Maryville.
That's Davis, I believe.
I believe they're playing by Iowa high schools, I would think. 2 shots, right?
Delton Davis.
Free throws, as I yell down to the officials. Yes, they are. 2 of them.
They did that because you yelled to it down to them.
New rule change. Well, I'm not shook that I had to do that. That means surprised because
DeVries at the line. Shot's good.
I'm being told by my social media that I'm connecting with
your
your
social media advisor is telling you that?
Yeah.
Second shot's up, no good. Rebound. Nice job there by Walter. Get the board. Back to Walter. Top the key. It's a Quinlan for 3. Nope. Rebound, Gillen. Gillen right to left across center stripe to the top of the key. Free throw line into the lane off the glass. Nice job by
Left
Gillen.
hand by Hunter. Tigers now a 9-0 run. They're down 5, and they have come back here to get back in this game here with a minute to go in the first quarter.
Got taken to the hoop. Davis.
Got beat there.
Nice move by Davis.
Right-hand drive. It got beaten, and now almost a turnover, but Tigers get it back.
Sifford to the top of the key. Gets it to Gillen. Now to Minson out top. Right side DeVries. 42 seconds to play in the first. DeVries with the ball. Gets it to Minson. We're going to have
a push on Sifford. I think they're down low. Sifford is trying to work on positioning on the smaller player. McCollum are going to get Braden for the push.
He has some height, a height advantage, so he's trying to get
you can get position without using your hands on that. That's where you get your body into him and just use your legs and push him out of the way. Don't use your hands to get position. Use your legs to get position.
Quinlan will put it into play to Walter. Back to Quinlan. 35 seconds and counting here in the first.
So Maryville, that was kind of a big play there because Maryville has a chance to run this down if they want to.
McCollum, Quinlan in the corner for 3. It's good.
There
Tate McCollum.
The kid is unfazed. I'm telling you, he's the tiniest kid out there, but
knocks the 3 down.
Tigers going to need to get the ball in here.
18 seconds. And then there he is again right there, knocking it out of play. Tate McCollum, the freshman.
Tigers need to get more engaged in the game here.
And Beeson will put it into play. There's 16 and a half seconds to play in the first. Inbound pass to Gillen. Here's your full court press from the Spoof Hounds.
So the Tigers have cut it into a 5-point lead now. The Spoof Hounds with the last 4 points or 5 points.
6
back
seconds.
Out to 10-point lead.
DeVries takes the 3. No good. Rebound is batted around, and that's going to do it for the first. And Maryville leads 19-9 at the end of the first, and we'll be back right after this. Gymnasium, Maryville leads 19-9 as we head into the second quarter, Matt.
Coach DeVries up-tempo in that huddle, challenging the Tigers for more effort and more engagement in the game, and we'll see how the Tigers respond here in the second quarter. Down 10, they had cut it to 5.
Goes in the corner, McCollum for 3. No good. Rebound DeVries, gets it to Beeson and then to Sifford across the timeline. This Tate McCollum is looking to shoot the ball when he gets it, Matt.
Yeah, he's
out to Gillen. He's pump fakes with the 3, looking to find the Tiger, finds DeVries. Into the foul line, spins, knocked loose, and coming away with it is Peyton McCollum. Goes up, and he'll be fouled on the play by Minson.
Yeah, but the live ball turnover there, the Spoof fans go down right to the bucket. They don't get the bucket, but they're going to get – there'll be a foul on Minson here, but The Spoof Hounds are coming. The Max sees this a lot of double teams on those spin moves. There's a player that are on that spin. They know him. They studied videos. So
taking it down the right side is Davis, and he dumps it off. Nice ball movement there by the Spoof Hounds. Walter then ultimately scores right in front of the basket. 21-9's the score. Maryville leads. Gillen out the top of the key, goes right to Beeson over the right side to DeVries. Behind the arc on the right wing. Now to Gillen. 7:15 to play in the half.
There's a good hard move.
Gillen takes it to the hoop and scores it. Nice job by Hunter.
Good step through there by Hunter. He's got 6 points, but he took the physical hit there and finished. Maybe should have had a foul call too, but he gets the bucket.
Peyton McCollum over the left side to Quinlan.
Tigers now in kind of a 1-3-1 half-court zone here.
Peyton
Aaron.
McCollum, Tate McCollum.
Trying to trap
Peyton
the ball.
McCollum.
Be a foul there on Sifford. Second one on Braden. Second team foul on Red Oak in this quarter.
And it will be the Spoof Hounds ball at the baseline. Inbound pass will come from Peyton McCollum to Walter. Left side, Tate McCollum. Skips it across,
read.
stolen by Beeson. Nice anticipation.
Take it hard.
Beeson gets up, and then it's tapped loose by Peyton McCollum. He keeps it in play. Tigers get it. DeVries to Gillen for three off the left wing. It's good.
Nice skip pass there by Max. Tigers back now within 7 again. This 1-3-1 defense, I think, has made a little bit of difference. They're extending it out full court, half court here now, Aaron. It's kind of changed the pace of the game a little bit. Tigers weren't doing well in their man-to-man defense.
Peyton McCollum, deep three, good.
But what this does, though, it creates openings for outside shots.
Just like that.
And that's what happened there.
And that was Peyton McCollum with the three there. Gillen, top of the key, right side. Minson for three. Nope. Rebound, brought down. Walter. Beeson gets in there and ties it up.
Good scrap there by Tyler. We jump ball. Possession will go to Red Oak. But, yeah, I like that zone defense. You got to give up something. But the Tigers were not doing a good job defending the paint. Maryville was getting to the bucket, so it switched up to zone there. And now you got it's a little bit different game. Now you want to trap and try to defend that three line.
And coming back into the game, Matt, will be McKim. Underneath, Beeson open for two. Nice inbound play.
Nice little, yeah, absolutely. Little curl there from Beeson coming off it. And Tyler on the board with 2 points.
24-16 is our score. Maryville leads. Quinlan with the ball. The top of the key. Goes right to Walter. Then to McCollum. Peyton McCollum into the foul line. Hands it off to Davis down the right side of the lane. Then steps back into the lane. He goes with the left hand. Peyton McCollum for three. It's not there. Rebound McKim.
Yeah,
back up and in for two.
Not the tall player, but good positioning. Used his height with his arms and got the rebound and second chance points there. Tigers not getting it done on a defensive glass.
10-point lead now for the Spoof Hounds. 26-16. 5:13 to play in the half. Beeson. DeVries takes the three. It's no good. Rebound Walter to Peyton McCollum. Pulls up for three at the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound Sifford. Pushes it across center stripe quickly. Into the lane on the right side. Puts up the layup. No good. Rebound DeVries. He'll put it back up off of the glass, and he'll go to line. Two-shot opportunity here for
Tigers
Max.
missing a lot of chippies down low there. This particular time they'll get 2 free throws, though. But
fouls on McCollum. Peyton McCollum. It's 2 on him. DeVries at the line. Max is 1 of 2 from the line in the ball game. Shot's good.
Bennett Johnson will be in. Cyrus Benson out for the Tigers. In for the Spoof Hounds is Freeman, number 21.
26-17 is our score.
Peyton McCollum will take a seat, get a break.
Second shot from DeVries is good. He gets them both.
Tigers do not press. Tigers look like they're going back to a man-to-man now. Mixing it up, the defense on Maryville here. Starts with stopping that dribble penetration. You got to take something away here.
Quinlan with the ball out on the left side. Puts it up. No good. Rebound's going to be pulled down that time by Freeman.
Yeah, Freeman might go back there, but did not call foul.
Underneath McKim. Puts it up and scores 2. You know, he's good under the basket.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got only 4 points, but he's been very active with rebounding, especially in offense end.
28-18 is the score. Maryville leads with 4:14 to play in the half. Davis gets in there, knocks it loose, and Maryville will have the ball.
Yeah, overplaying the wing there. Those back cuts would work here on this because they overplay the wing on that. Get a little back cut in there. That'll take care of that pressure, but you got to hit on those a couple times.
Inbound pass comes from Davis to Quinlan. Quinlan left to right across center stripe at center circle. Top of the key. Hits McKim. Down to Quinlan. Left side it goes to Walter. Down to the baseline, and we'll have a foul on the play. I believe it will be on Minson. And it is. Cyrus Minson picks up his second personal foul. And it will be Maryville's ball at the baseline with 3:59 to play in the half. Quinlan will put it into play. Out top to Davis. Davis picks up the dribble. Walter, three off the right wing and snaps the net with it.
Yeah, Maryville doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but they've been effective from that three-point line tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them so far. DeVries.
The Tigers have hit one, maybe 2 threes, I think. Hunter hit one.
DeVries into the lane, puts it up off the glass and scores 2. Spins, then kind of off balance and manages to get it.
Tigers need to settle in defensively here and limit those rebounds. They're going to get a travel call on Maryville there.
Quinlan and Davis working in pretty close proximity to each other down there. And
yeah, like I say, 31 points with 3 minutes go. They're on pace for about a 40-minute half, and you've got to have fewer points than that. You can't play at this pace of Tigers. You're not going to outscore this team.
DeVries takes it, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound's pulled down by Freeman. Freeman to Walter. Walter across the timeline now. Matthew Walter to Quinlan in the baseline in the corner. Into the lane, through the lane. Walter for 3 off the right wing again. No good. Rebound Freeman inside to Davis. Left side now to McKim. Walter, he'll pull the trigger again on the 3. No good.
Tigers finally get the rebound there. They're doing a better job sealing out. That put them in position there to get that rebound.
And there's Minson for 3, and Cyrus snaps the net.
That's a big shot because if someone other than Max or Hunter can show an outside shot, that'll take a little pressure off Hunter and Max if he can continue that shooting here in this game.
31-23, Maryville leads with 2:23 to play in the half. DeVries takes it. Davis takes it to the hoop. It's no good.
Good job by Sifford there. You know, Braden's a point guard, but he's helping out, trying to rebound down low.
Out to Gillen on the left wing. He takes it into the lane. Knocked loose. Minson picks it up. Left side to Gillen. In the corner it goes. Sifford for 3. Nope. And Sifford grabs the board. Nice job by Cyrus.
Tigers a little helter-skelter here on offense right now. Tigers down. They get a bucket to cut this down to 5, 6, 7 point lead if they get a bucket.
Gillen with the ball. He and Quinlan going at it. Ball's
on a jump ball.
Yeah.
Quinlan's a really good athlete. You can tell my guess is he's probably a football player, but he's just a really good athlete. He can go right or left, either direction. Good shot, good drive. A lot of hands on the hips for the Tigers right now, and both teams you can see. Of course, a little maybe different reasons. Maryville, this is their 3rd game of the week. Back-to-back, had a game last night.
Peyton McCollum to Davis. Down underneath, nice ball movement to there he is again.
They got a
McKim.
Good that dump off pass has worked. Tigers have got to recognize they're trailing the cutter too much and not staying with their man.
31-23 is our score with 1:19 to play in the half. DeVries into the lane.
Got away with the travel there.
Off the glass, one-handed for 2.
33-25, Tigers down 8, minute 7 to go here in the first half.
Peyton McCollum with the ball, goes left to Davis. Now Davis takes it into the hoop, or into the blocks.
Good job there by the Tigers.
Davis is a good ball handler.
Yep. Well, they're interchangeable, Aaron. We see this with Mills. All these kids still there by Gillen.
Takes it with the left hand. No good. McCollum pushes it quickly down the court, into the lane, fakes it, goes up with it, and draws the foul. I think it's going to be on Johnson, I think.
But what we saw with East Mills, this is the team that all 5 players can rotate any position and offensively. Everyone is a threat to score. Everyone is a threat to drive. Everyone can shoot. And that's a
tough.
We had a tremendously tough game against East Mills, and Kemper is that way in even a better degree of it. But
Tate McCollum into the ball game now. Peyton McCollum at the line. The first shot was good.
Tigers.
Second shot's good as well.
40 seconds to go here, so the Tigers are going to
10-point lead for Maryville. 35-25. Beeson goes inside to Sifford, now to Gillen, 30 seconds and counting. Gillen takes it to the hoop and draws the foul. Foul will be, I believe, on McCollum.
Yeah.
Nope. Yep. It's on McKim, actually.
How many is 2 on him?
That's 2 on McKim.
Not a lot. I mean, both teams, it looks like Maryville is with their 5th foul now. Rose 4, but not a lot of fouls in this game. But
shot from Gillen is up and no good. Gillen has, I have him for 9 in the first half here. Second from Gillen coming. 28 seconds to counting. Shots good. 35-26 is our score. Maryville with the lead. Quinlan with the ball. 15 seconds. Quinlan pressured from Sifford. 10 seconds. Quinlan with the ball. Kicks it to Davis. 6 seconds. Quinlan top of the key. There's McCollum. He's open for 3. It's no good. Rebound to Vries. And that's going to do it for the half. At halftime, it's Maryville with the lead, 35-26. We'll take a break and be back after this.
One play can change the momentum in a game, and One Deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see me, Richard Fisher, your Farm Bureau agent in Red Oak. I can help bring your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends you a blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay just one deductible for everything that's covered. Come see how we can help protect what matters most. That's Richard Fisher down at Farm Bureau Financial Services across from the post office here in Red Oak.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company. Stadium 34 in Red Oak, proudly serving delicious food and drinks to all of Sunshine Country. From your favorite craft beer with a burger to a perfectly grilled ribeye steak and a glass of wine. They have a great selection on their menu. Stadium 34 also serves breakfast Saturday and Sunday mornings. And if you need a space for a wedding reception, anniversary party, family reunion, or birthday party, Stadium 34 has the perfect banquet space for a large or small event. Call today to book your party. That's Stadium 34 at the Red Coach Inn on Senate Avenue in Red Oak.
Red Oak just...
Across Nebraska and southwest Iowa, too many people are living with pain, but they avoid seeking orthopedic care. If only they'd ask themselves one question: what's the best that could happen? At Ortho Nebraska, we make care as easy and comfortable as possible. You can be seen today without a referral, and the majority of patients don't require surgery. Whatever your pain, we offer the most accessible and personalized care to get you back to living your best life. Ortho Nebraska. Click, call, text, or walk in.
Whole new meaning to you now. Welcome back.
I was just listening to that bop of a song. Bop.
The bop.
Bop means a really good song.
Matt, when you have to look it up, it loses something. I'm just saying, when you have to get your phone and look it up.
Hey,
yes,
we need to do a shout-out to a couple individuals, and we should probably do this earlier in the game. But
we should have, yeah.
We've got a couple folks watching on live stream night. One of them is Mr. Bill Jones, Hunter's grandpa. He's up in the Red Oak Hospital. So, Bill, we're thinking of you, my friend, and we know what I like about Bill is he's right on every sports. He's a Cyclone, and he's a Cub fan. He's right on it. Bill is got it right. He has got the right connection. But, Bill, we're thinking of you, man. Get better, get out of there, and keep watching us tonight. And then I also want to give a shout-out to Don Jarrett. Don Jarrett, a lot of people know Don. Don's a longtime referee. He's with that crew with John Blumstead and Tommy Wright. Don is in hospital in Omaha and had an illness, and he's up there to be having he's good hands right now, but he'll be okay. But our thoughts are with Don. He's another good friend of mine, and it's been a long-time referee. Don and Jarrett and John Blumstead and Tommy Wright, those guys have been refereeing for many, many, many years, and so our thoughts are out to those two guys tonight as they're at least I know Bill is watching, but thoughts with him. But right back here, Aaron, 35-26, kind of a unique game, isn't it? I mean, started out, Red Oak was down 14-0.
Right off the bat.
And, they kind of got within 6-7 points, but they just can't seem to close that gap too much. They've actually outscored since that first 14-0 run. They've outscored Maryville 26-21. But, we talked always about that first 3 or 4 minutes of the game.
You got to stay in the game.
And Maryville came out and threw that first punch, and they've maintained that lead. So we'll see if the Tigers can make some adjustments. They need to do a better job on the defensive glass. And I think the Tigers, to get back in this game, are going to have to do it better defensively and not so much offensively. They're going to have to shut it down.
Matt, here's some trivia for you.
Yeah.
What Red Oak fan went to college with Quinlan's dad?
What Red Oak fan?
Derek Quinlan, playing tonight.
Went to college with Quinlan's dad, and his, just fun fact number 2, his mom and dad are in charge of the athletic department at Northwest now. So what fun fact, what Red Oak fan?
Red Oak fan. Not a grad, but a Red Oak fan.
Red Oak fan, not a grad. They also, their sister-in-law is in the University PD at Northwest.
Red Oak fan. Well, Larry Mansmith's down in Maryville.
No.
He's a Red Oak fan. Red Oak fan went to college with Quinlan's dad, sister-in-law in the UPD at Northwest.
You obviously have the answer.
The Red Oak fan.
We'll make that a trivia question.
She played college. She played college basketball, but not at Northwest.
Not a Red Oak grad.
Not a Red Oak grad. She has had 2 Red Oak grads.
Oh.
And one of the Red Oak grads was on one of the last really phenomenal basketball teams.
Give me a year.
I just gave you a big hint right there. Phenomenal basketball. Phenomenal basketball.
The last time Red Oak went to state, her daughter in
Sierra
basketball.
Athan.
No.
Allie West.
No.
That's us.
Kate Walker.
No.
I don't know. Who is it?
Nikki Ringsdorf.
Oh, Nikki Ringsdorf. Yeah, she's at Grandview. How could I have missed that?
I don't know.
We've been to state since Kate.
You need to look on your fun app over there and see if there's a word for dense.
Oh my. Hey, okay, Boomer. Hey, okay, Boomer. That means get off my lawn, old man. Okay, Boomer.
You're closer to Boomer than I am.
But
when your reading glasses are on the end of your nose.
Okay, Boomers. Back off, Boomers, because I'm a hip. I got the hip language.
Matt, I'm telling you,
don't boomerang on me.
When you've written it from your phone app to your legal pad,
you're
not hip.
I'm not going to I'm not doing gassing here. That means typing up. I'm just telling you that I'm shook and also slapped. I am mixing up all my slang here. I'm not sure.
Again, I have the disclaimer. If the words are used improperly and if we're offending someone, we're sorry. We really don't know.
We're trying to connect with our younger audience base.
Yeah.
This little number 2 is fun.
Yeah, this little McCollum kid. He's a dynamo. He's out there. He's the tiniest kid in the court, but he plays fearlessly, and he shoots the ball, man. When he gets the ball, it's going to go up. And, he's been battling that low post. The Tigers have been trying to take advantage of him in that low post, but they haven't been able to really do so.
Let me give you some quick stats here. Here in the first half, Derek Quinlan for Maryville, 7 points, 2 of 4 from the line. Tate McCollum with 3 points. You have Delton Davis, 2 points. Matthew Walter with 10. Peyton McCollum, 7, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Tatus McKim has 6 points in the first half. Hunter Gillens put up 10 here in the first half, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Cyrus Minson with 3. Looks like Max DeVries has 11. Max is 3 of 4 from the foul line. And Braden Sifford with 2 points here in the first half. Maryville leads 35-26.
Yeah, I think the Tigers came out a little too chill in that first 4 minutes, and I think now they're settled in and The vibe is
they need to get their
different.
vibe going.
The vibe is different now. I think it's the second half, but I'd tell you the first 3 or 4 minutes, second half, are going to be critical for the Tigers because they've got to cut this gap down. They've got to within 6 or 7 points, but to get back in this game, they're going to have to make some sustained defensive effort. You just can't trade buckets, so they're going to have to control that defense. And I think it begins with a defensive glass. You're not going to have a defensive effort unless you can shut down that defensive glass. So really, for me, the key is the Tigers defensively in the second half.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second half right after this.
Just as your local State Farm agent teams combine good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. This is your local State Farm agent, Dave Carball, and we promise to deliver the service you deserve at the price you want. My State Farm team will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call us today at 712-623-5639 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Red Oak?
That means no limit.
Are you going to do a
no cap? I'm telling you, this is a real good game we got here.
You going to talk about some of their drip out there with those shoes, Matt? Someone's drip.
Someone's drip. Yeah, those shoes are dripping. I mean, they got some nice shoes there.
I think that means that they're nice, right?
I hope so. I hope that's what it means.
Your fit check.
Now, see, I don't think that's legit.
That's a legit.
No.
You do a fit check.
No.
Yes, someone text me and let me know if that's correct.
Here we go.
That means, yeah.
Tigers will start second half with the ball. And here we go. Maryville will start with the same starting lineup, and they're going to go man-to-man defense.
Gillen across center stripe. It's it to Beeson, right side. Now to DeVries. Still on the right wing, looking at the three. Top key to Minson, left side Sifford. Sifford picks up his dribble and gets it to Gillen, but almost stolen. Gillen back to Sifford.
10 seconds on the shot clock here.
7.5 minutes to play. 7 seconds underneath through the hands, and Walter comes away with it to McCollum, Peyton McCollum.
Play on. The shot clock did not change possession there. It doesn't matter. It's Maryville basketball.
Davis into the lane, kicks it to Walter for three. It's no good. Rebound Minson.
Good job there by Cyrus to get the rebound.
Quickly the other end, and it's going to go out of play. Last touch, Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers. You can see a concerted effort here. They did a good job of offensively trying to work that ball around. Only had a turnover here, but Tigers going to need to shut this down defensively here to get back in this game.
Quinlan with the ball. The top of the key. Top works his way down the right side into the lane. Keeps the dribble alive. Out to Davis. Walter for three off the right wing. It's no good. Rebound Minson. Then Sifford quickly across center stripe. Out to DeVries for three off the right wing. Nope. Rebound Gillen at the baseline. Top key Sifford for three. Nope. And he goes out of play.
Tigers had 2 or 3 good looks, just can't get it to go. Tigers have put good effort here. But you get the sense here, Aaron, a couple buckets so the Tigers could change it, but they haven't been able to get them. So Maryville here has a chance to extend this lead out here.
McCollum with the ball. That's Peyton McCollum, now to Quinlan. It's Davis. There's Peyton McCollum, shoots the three and just drills it.
Nice looking shot there. He's got 10 points now tonight.
38-26 is our score. Maryville with the lead, down underneath to Beeson. Now to Gillen. He takes it into the lane, kind of flips it to Minson at the free throw line. No good. Rebound Davis.
A lot of one-on-one drives from the Tigers. Maybe a little more cutting, a little pick, a little more screen action there. Nice hands by Braden Sifford. Doesn't get the steal, but
knocks it out of play. You know, Braden's quick.
Yeah.
That's what created that right there.
But yeah, Tigers need to get more movement, more picks. Maybe a higher screen and roll, try to get something off that.
Quinlan takes it into the lane, picks up the dribble, gets it to McCollum. Out to Quinlan. Right wing. Skips it down to McKim underneath. He puts it up. No good. Rebound. Going to be controlled by Davis. There's Walter for three. It's not there. Gillen chases it down in the corner for the Tigers. Hits Beeson. Beeson takes it across center stripe. Down underneath. It's knocked loose by Quinlan and picked up by McKim. Back to Quinlan across center stripe. McKinlan with the ball. Pulls up for three at the top and drops it.
Blue fans with 2 buckets, both 3-pointers here in the second half. They extend this lead out, their largest lead of the game, Aaron, I believe 15 points, 41-26.
41-26 is our score. Maryville leads, 5:10 to play in the third. DeVries spins his way into the lane. Walter comes away with it. Walter with the left hand, no good. Rebound, Quinlan.
Tigers got to hustle back.
Quinlan
He's
to
out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. It'll be Tiger basketball there, but
stepped on the baseline.
you can tell these teams have so much access to video, and they can study and scout their opponents. The spin move by Max, which is usually very effective. I've never seen a team yet this year has done as good a job defending Max, I think, as Maryville. They have that second defender there on that spin, and numerous times they've been able to steal the ball from Max.
And Beeson with the ball. Now to Roeder. Kicks it out to Sifford on the left side behind the arc. There's Minson. Beeson. Right side to Gillen. Picks up his dribble to Roeder. Back to Gillen now. 4:27 to play in the third. Knocked loose. Chased down by Roeder, but hits the sideline. Nice effort by Roeder.
Tigers with yet scoring a bucket here in the second half, kind of reminiscent of the game, Aaron. Just it seems like the start of these halves and games, it's been to kind of get it going here. Tigers need to get a bucket here, get out to Snide, and
Peyton.
Right now they're in danger here of not being able to come back if they get too much further behind.
McCollum goes to Freeman. Now to Tate McCollum. Hits
back,
Parker McCollum. Nice move there by the McCollum boys.
Back cut there.
Not good. And Roeder chases it down and does a great job just keeping it in play, really. Gillen for 3. It's no good. And it goes out of play. Maryville's ball.
That back cut by Maryville was instinctive because the kid knew to make a back cut, but the player with the ball also knew to be looking for that.
That was Tate to Peyton.
Yes.
McCollum to McCollum.
And that's those instinct in basketball, nuances of that within your running your offense, but to be when to back cut and when to be looking for it. You're in sync as a team when you're doing things like that.
Out to Quinlan on the right side. Drives the baseline. Quinlan with the ball.
Good help there by the Tigers.
Nice job by Roeder.
Good rotation there by Carson Roeder to come over again. That's the second time we've seen Carson
loose by Quinlan. Hits Peyton McCollum. He takes it down on the left side with the left hand for 2.
Yeah, just a sloppy transition there by the Tigers. And Maryville converts that into a live ball turnover.
3:23 to play in the third. 43-26 now Maryville leads.
Maryville out of the second half, and Coach DeVries is going to get a timeout here and need to reset the Tigers.
3:16 to play. Maryville leads 43-26, and we'll be back right after this. .16 to play in the third.
And we can already tell that our ways to connect with the younger audience paid off as we are getting comments from Derek O'Neill, a young person. He's saying we're slaying the broadcast.
Yes.
So, there it is. We're connecting with that younger audience.
Yes.
Derek O'Neill.
Job well done. DeVries takes it to the end of the lane and to the basket, but he's fouled on the floor. Foul will be on
Maryville.
Maryville.
Foul on either team in the second half.
That's amazing. That foul will be attributed to McKim. That's number 3 on McKim.
I think our officials have
it is, yeah.
Dinner reservations at Stadium 34. They're getting this game over quickly here.
Down the corner goes to DeVries.
High arching shot.
Not there. Rebound still
Good
on the
scrap by
floor, all
Gigstead.
the way back. Picked up by Gillen near the center stripe.
Tigers just can't get a bucket. They've had some good looks.
Sifford to Gigstead for 3. Nope. Rebound, Gilliland.
Tigers second chance opportunity, third chance opportunity here.
Into Gilliland. Into the lane. Nice move by Hunter. Just didn't finish
Tigers,
at the bucket.
Bennett
Johnson grabs the board. Bennett chases it down and flips it to Sifford. 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Gilliland
Great
to
effort
the hoop.
here by the Tigers.
Tigers just won't quit. That's blocked by Freeman.
But, boy, that was some of the best effort we've seen offensively, Aaron. The Tigers really scrapped on that offensive glass there.
Unfortunately, didn't get a point out
Right,
of it,
yeah.
but they did work hard.
Yeah, you'd like to see be rewarded for that. Good job by the Tigers in that possession.
Davis to Quinlan. These guys are you kind of put your finger on them, Matt, earlier. They're basketball players.
Yeah, they're just skilled players.
They keep their drive alive. They're interchangeable. They can shoot
There's
the
a
ball.
deep
There's
three.
Quinlan for a deep
Oh, my
three.
God, that's a Peyton Clark logo three.
I mean, that was a deep three by Quinlan.
Spoofhounds 10-0 third quarter here. Tigers have yet to score in the third quarter. Here's a good dump off pass to Johnson.
And gets it back to Sifford, who takes it into the lane and puts it up. Draws the foul. Nice job. Foul's going to be on Freeman, I
He
believe.
should get 2 shots on this. I think he was in the act of shooting. So we'll see if Braden can snap the scoreless drought here.
And we had at the foul line is Sifford. And
Tigers are on the board.
First shot from Sifford was good.
So the Tigers were down 35-26 at the half. And they get their first point here with 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Of the third quarter.
Sifford at the line. Second shot.
Good
Gets
shot
them
there
both.
by Braden.
46-28 is our score with a minute 37 to play in the third. Peyton McCollum, top of the key. Pressure from Gillen. Goes left to Tate McCollum. Tate around top of the key. Back to Peyton. Fakes it. Kicks it to Tate. He's open for 3. He shoots it and drops it. I
Just a freshman. And
I like
say,
this young man.
It's just he's a little kid, but he plays big, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Down underneath.
There's a good post up by Braden.
Sifford, and that's a
good recognition by the Tigers there. Absolutely, Max DeVries with a good pass over the top and took advantage of McCollum there. Offensively.
There's Peyton McCollum for 3. Nope. Rebound. Minson. 56 seconds to play in the third. 49-30. Tigers ball. DeVries down to the right side. Puts it up. No good. Rebound back up. Minson.
Tigers really showing much more effort. I think the second half they're not getting resultant points, but defense and offense on the glass. Another shot by McCollum.
Tate McCollum for another 3, Matt.
I told you the kid can play.
Back-to-back threes by Tate McCollum, the freshman. Timeout on the court, 52-30 is our score. Now, Matt, let's do a bit of a recap. In junior varsity play earlier this evening, in a barn burner.
Oh, it was. I mean,
overtime. Last-second shot from Gigstad sends it to overtime, tied up at 55 apiece. Red Oak ultimately gets a victory 65-58.
Yeah, one of the best JV games we've seen in a long time. And, Landon hit a huge 3 at basically the buzzer to tie it up, and then Red Oak really controlled that overtime in that JV game to win here. But it's been a different story in this varsity game as the Maryville Spoofhounds has been in control of this game from the get-go and out to their largest lead of the game right now, a 22-point lead. And we came in this game knowing that Maryville is a very talented team. They're ranked number 6 in Class 4 in the state of Missouri. There's 6 classes, and obviously this is a team that has played a rugged schedule. They played nothing but ranked teams. So we expected this, but and they have been performing as you would think. And it's a credit because this is their second game on back-to-back nights, and I have not seen any fatigue at all from Maryville.
Down underneath Beeson, and Beeson scores 2.
Good pass from Sifford. Good cut by Beeson. There's a good pass and cut. 2 teammates in connection there. So good job by Sifford to get it to Beeson.
52-32 is the score. Maryville
Good
leads.
steal.
Tap by Gillen. 12 seconds.
Go hard,
Gillen
Hunter.
on the left side.
There you go.
Scores 2.
Tigers little 4-point spurt there in the quarter.
Quinlan puts it up as the buzzer sounds. No good. That's going to do it. 52-34 at the end of 3. We'll take a break and be back after this. Maryville with the lead.
Farming isn't just your livelihood. it's your life. No one understands that better than Farm Bureau Financial Services. We offer comprehensive coverage that protects your farm, machinery, livestock, and so much more. You'll get customized coverage on one policy with one premium and one deductible when you need it the most. Contact Farm Bureau agents Bruce Bryant or Jamie Sifford in Red Oak and learn more about smarter insurance for agriculture.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Bussin'.
Popcorn earlier tonight, Matt.
It was bussin'.
It was bussin'.
It was bussin'.
That means it was good. That's
the popcorn was bussin', Aaron.
Thanks to the who was it, Bethlehem Lutheran Church, Mel?
Kim
Bond.
Bond delivered for us.
As we get back to action now, Maryville have the ball, and it goes out of play.
It's going to be
Tigers ball.
Tiger ball, yeah. Good pressure there by the Tigers.
Nice job. Nice pressure on that inbound plane to turn it over.
Tigers have a hill to climb here, but I think Coach DeVries will be satisfied just with a really good quarter here by the Tigers. Stolen away there by
Peyton McCollum to Quinlan.
Oh, behind the back.
And finishes at the bucket.
Just a nice little behind the back pass, and Maryville really runs the transition so well.
There's DeVries for three off the right side and snaps the net. Max DeVries.
I think that's Max's first three on the night there.
It is. He has 14 points, according to my calculations.
Good looking pass there again.
And Walter scores three in the corner.
Two passes in a row where Quinlan has set up his teammates. That was a little no-look pass there. He's a ball player.
Tap by McCollum, picked up by DeVries. He skips it to the corner to Minson, back to Gillen, left side. Underneath it goes to Sifford, out top the key. Beeson for three. It's good. Tyler Beeson.
Good spot up there. Good look by Sifford to kick it back out. That low poster trying to post Sifford up. He didn't have it. Kicked it out to Beeson, and Tyler knocks it down.
Peyton McCollum drives to the basket. Kicks it out to Walter for three off the right side. Rebound pulled down by Gillen. Outlet pass goes to Minson. Look. On the left side, he kind of loses the handle on it and gets whistled for the travel.
Yeah, just took an extra step there, but it was a good pass ahead from Hunter. And Cyrus tried to get those puppies in line there. That's a slang for feet. At least Bill Rafferty says get the puppies in.
I don't think that's current, though, Matt. That's when you were a kid.
Well, that's a Bill Rafferty term. Bill is about age 90.
You're supposed to be talking to the youth of America today, Matt.
Yeah, that was an old slang term.
Yeah.
There's McCollum again.
Three.
Another three from this
McCollum.
Freshman.
That's 4 threes on the night for him, Matt.
Yeah, he's got 12. And
out to Gillen.
It's just, I think it's when you see a kid like Tate McCollum, there's a steal with Tate McCollum, him or a Carson Rosa. You don't have to be in the game of basketball big and physical. You can be a valuable player at any size as long as you have the skill set, Aaron.
And DeVries comes down the court. He's fouled by Tate. That'll be his first.
And like I say, Tate McCollum has got all the skill sets. He can dribble, he can shoot, he can defend, and he understands the game. He knows where to look. He's a high IQ type player. This kid is, he's
a freshman.
Yeah, you don't have to be 6'4", 190 pounds. You can play, but you got to have the skill set, and he's got it.
Out on the right side, he goes to Beeson for three. And
he's on fire.
And Tyler's getting hot.
Tyler with another three, but he's got set up well. Got a good pass, and he knocked it down. That one from the right wing there.
60-43 is our score. Maryville leads, 5:55 to play in the ball game. We'll be back after this.
Hey Sunshine Country, it's Cheryl Porter. Do you like your job? How would you like to love your job? Fresco System USA is looking for several highly motivated workers to join our team. Come see me at 2026 Fernwood Avenue in Red Oak or call 712-623-8100 extension 6659 and we can talk about everything we offer, like benefits starting day one and so much more. So if you're ready to love your job, come see me today at Fresco System USA.
Love is in the air. Jim with this Maryville bread, Aaron. They got to work hard and be successful. Let's get some bread.
They got to get their vibe going.
That's what that means.
Okay, thanks for explaining that, Matt. Out on the right side, Tate McCollum for 3. No good on that one. Rebound Sifford. Outlet pass goes to Beeson on the left wing.
Knock it down, Beast.
Out to Gillen. Into the lane he goes. There's Tate McCollum. Stripping it loose, and he gets whistled for the foul. That's number 2 on Tate.
He got slapped on the wrist. Now, that's the conventional term of slap, Aaron. It's not the slang, modern, hip way of saying it. Okay, I'll let you know when I'll keep it clear for you.
You have your app.
As we try to connect with our younger audience tonight,
Matt has his readers on the end of his nose looking at his app on his tablet of
information
slang that he has
written
down.
Good cut there by Hunter Gillen to bucket, and Hunter with another nice move.
I have Hunter for 14.
14 points, leading score for the Tigers. Tigers down to 15 here, 5:22 to go. Step back by Quinlan. Oh, my goodness.
That's a good shot right there by Quinlan.
Yeah.
Wow. I have Quinlan for 16.
Yeah, and they've got balanced scoring, Maryville. I think they got 4 kids in double digits.
DeVries for 3. It's no good. Rebound tapped around. Quinlan comes away with it.
Look at his vision. He's always got this head up looking. You can see good pass ahead there.
Peyton McCollum for 3. It's good.
Get him some butter because he's on a roll, Aaron.
And that's Sifford with the ball. Gillen.
What?
I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure that connects.
Nice shot there by Max. He got him in the blender, spinning around, and got it off the glass. 66-47. I'm throwing everything out there.
Yeah, you're putting it all out there.
I'm putting it all out there tonight, Aaron.
Oh, Matt. We may be connecting with somebody, but I'm not exactly sure. 66-47. Peyton McCollum takes it to the blocks, then back top the key to Quinlan. 4:23 to play in the ball game. 66-47 is our score. Quinlan all the way to the hoop and then flips it up with the left hand. It's not there. A rebound to Vries.
Tigers really have done a better job, I think, offensively, defensively on the glass this second half, Aaron.
Gillen puts up the 3. No good. Rebound Sifford to Gigstad. Top key to DeVries. Into the lane he goes. Has it stripped loose. Parker McCollum. Outlet pass goes to Parker McCollum from McKim.
Nice crossover dribble. Came back with his right hand off the glass, and just great defensive effort there by Gigstad, but a better move there by
Here's what I want to know. If the two McCollum boys have played basketball together growing up, that's one of the reasons that Tate is so confident as a freshman.
Probably so. You get beat up by your older brother.
That is 100% speculation on my part.
Probably so.
Second, and the free throw is good.
Your little brother, either it breaks you or makes you stronger.
Man. Gillen with the ball. 3:49 to play in the ball game.
Good back cut. Good back cut. Make that. Good cut there by Beeson. Just couldn't finish it.
Quinlan to the bucket with the left hand. No good. Rebound Beeson. Gets it to Sifford, and Sifford back quickly across the timeline. This is just kind of involved into a track meet here.
This might be what we call NBA garbage time here.
It's just
racehorse basketball up and down here.
Matt, you're connecting to Nikki.
Oh, Nikki's liking it.
You're connecting with Nikki.
Nikki can connect with my vibe.
She can connect.
See, she understands that modern.
She's got a young vibe, though.
She understands that modern hip vibe language that I've been crushing tonight.
Matt,
or this is slang. Slaying or crushing? Is it slaying or crushing?
You could be either way.
Oh.
But, Matt, you don't even know what you're saying.
I do know what I'm saying, Aaron. I have it written down here in my notes.
Second shot from Sifford is no good.
Well,
at
least I don't have my smart app. I could have brought out my smart app and put in some of those.
You kind of are a smart app.
Over to Davis.
Good one, Mel.
Davis to Quinlan. Quinlan pulls up for 3. Nope. Rebound. Chase down. Nice job by Freeman. Could have a little tie up there.
Braden Sifford scrapping hard there for the Tigers. Tigers will be
jump ball.
One of my younger viewers says I'm bussing. See, again, more younger people are connecting with us tonight. That's the intent of. We want to reach out to all demographics within our broadcast.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. 3:09 to play in the ballgame. 16-47.
That's just slap right there. That's just slap.
Stolen. Freeman for Maryville. Gets it to Peyton McCollum, and he's fouled.
Ooh, is he all right?
I don't know. He hit the ground pretty hard, Matt, honestly. He's up.
Ouch.
He's all right.
Ouch.
Shaking it off.
2:58 to go here. Who's going to win the football game Monday night, Aaron? You got Washington or you got Michigan? Michigan. Who's going to win it?
Michigan. I don't know. I really don't know
Well,
either
Hey,
team
Matt,
very
who
well.
won the KCSI bracket?
What's the discussion going
How
on
does
here?
Allie West
Because she doesn't.
win the football pool competition?
Allie
when
says, how does Matt never win?
I'm always usually in last place. I don't
know.
understand this. Obviously, it has nothing to do with sports
you
knowledge.
need to go with the color of their costumes.
Peyton's
in the
shot.
SEC.
Peyton's shot is
What did
up.
she
It's
win?
good.
What did she win?
They won $100 and to bug you all year.
They get a trophy?
70, yeah.
Yes.
70 to 47. McCollum gets them both.
Well, next year I'm not even going to look at the sheet. I'm just gonna go down the sheet without my eyes closed and just draw circles around the teams, and that probably will win it for me.
71
But
47.
I'm not shook by it. I'm not shook by it.
Down underneath it goes to Sminson. Rebound Freeman for Maryville. 2:45 to play in the ball game. Maryville with the ball. Do you still have your smart app on your phone? I'm just curious, Matt.
I don't need it because obviously,
There's McKim with 2.
I have enough
Smartness.
smartness to function without it.
DeVries takes it to the hoop,
Is
and I believe the
is
foul.
smartness a word? Is that a word?
What
I don't
is,
know.
I mean, you got the smart app. Is it on your smart app?
Well, no, you can only have so many apps. Tonight we're with modern language. The vibe is chill in here.
DeVries is.
And I mean, I'm freezing because it's cold in here. We have a draft. I use that in the old terminology.
Substitutions taken. Now, Maryville doesn't have a deep bench at the moment, Matt. So
No,
not a lot of substitution. If people are curious, they have very few subs, really.
They're down a couple, 2 or 3 kids with sickness. And, of course, Tigers have been playing without Brighton Bergeron and Peyton Ectornaw tonight. They are in the great state of Hawaii getting ready to play a football game.
Tiki Bowl.
The Tiki Bowl.
Walter takes it to the hoop. He's fouled. Sifford will be whistled.
Again, shout out to Bill Jones at Red Oak Hospital. Bill, we're thinking of you and hope you're getting better. And watch those Iowa State Cyclones tomorrow. They got a big game against Oklahoma. And also shout out to Don Jarrett, a good friend of ours, and he's in Omaha Hospital. So thinking of those 2 guys tonight.
Walter at the line. Shots no good. He has 10 on the night. Shot from Walter. Second shot. Rims around. Falls through. It's good. 74 to 39 is our. 49 is our score. Now,
Max with
check
another
that.
3-pointer.
Max DeVries with the 3. Walter will take it across the center stripe.
But you got to say Maryville's everything came as advertised tonight. And like I say, that pretty impressed when you consider back-to-back nights, and this is their 3rd game this week. And you just don't see any lack of energy. They're not a deep team at all, as you mentioned. They're only playing pretty much 7, 8 kids in that rotation.
Yeah.
So, but
And it's not that they're leaving other kids on the bench by that, Matt.
No.
They have a few kids that are
Right.
out for other
Right.
reasons. And
right.
nice job by Gillen. Drive to the bucket for 2.
Tigers trying to throw a little press here on the end.
Sifford. A minute 35 to play in the ball game. 74 to 54. Maryville leads. Out on the right side, it goes to Talley. Actually, that's Weston Talley. Now to Walter. Walter takes it down underneath, dumps it underneath. There's McKim. It's partially blocked and then back up by Freeman, picked up by Cyrus Minson.
So here's the little inside information. The McCollum kids are the boys of the Bearcat basketball coach, Ben McCollum.
How did you figure that
Well,
out?
I should have known that, but those are evidently Ben McCollum, the Northwest Missouri State Bearcats' sons. And that would explain why this Tate McCollum has these instincts of a basketball player as a freshman, because he is playing lights out.
And that would explain why Peyton McCollum has been lights out to do.
Their dad is a tremendous coach, a highly successful, won 3 or 4 national championships for the Bearcats. So I'm not sure
Tally
who texted that to me, but And of course, coach one of the best players we've seen outside of Ryan Hawkins a couple years ago.
Your buddy, Matt.
The Hawk.
There's Tate McCollum, gets
good
it
look.
back to
Good skip pass.
Freeman. Tate McCollum, deep three. It's no good. Rebound underneath. Freeman
kick out.
Gets it to Talley. Back to Tate McCollum. He takes it into the foul line, puts up the jumper. It's no good. Rebound.
Reese Montgomery.
Montgomery to Roeder. 30 seconds. 74-57. Down underneath. It goes taken away, rather. Freeman to the other end for the layup for two. It's Colson Freeman.
And this game is coming to a conclusion, and boy, it was all Maryville, especially in the second half, Aaron.
Roeder for three.
There's Carson Roeder, kind of the Red Oaks equivalent of Tate McCollum, knocking it down.
Roeder with three. Down the other end, and just going to run it out here. That's going to do it, Matt. Final score, 76-60. 76-60 is our final score. Let's take a quick break, and we'll tally some stats and be back after these messages. Maryville with the victory, 76-60. Now, head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Coach Ronnie DeVries. Coach DeVries, thanks for coming up and visiting with us.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so, Coach, what did you see on the court tonight?
Well, they shot well. They're aggressive. They're not big. They are very deceiving as far as the eye test goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I knew they were good. Before break, they were ranked 4th in their class in the state of Missouri, so we knew they were good.
Mm-hmm.
They played some tough teams in Nebraska. They were coming off a couple losses, but they are aggressive. The McCollum kids shoot lights out. Quinlan is just a great athlete, and I was impressed by them.
Maybe a little rust too coming out of Christmas break. This team is coming in. They played a game last night. They're in the thick of the second season.
This is their third game this week, so obviously. I don't want to blame it on rust because we've actually had some really good practices. I thought over break we're missing some kids. We're missing some kids tonight that hurt us. Our kids practiced hard over break. We actually had a really good week of practice, and I thought, we showed signs of what we wanted to do in our game plan. We were trying to isolate the Tate McCollum and make them help and open up our shooters, and we just weren't disciplined enough to run it to my liking enough. I think we ran it. We called it probably a dozen times. We only ran it 3 times, and I guess that's on me. I guess I might have lost to figure out how to translate it from practice to the game, to be honest with you.
Well, it came out 14-0, got right behind at the beginning, but you settled in and you outscored them in the rest of the half there. And I know I saw you in the huddle there. You kind of challenged your team a little bit to pick up the tempo, and I thought they responded to that message in terms of picking up their intensity out there.
Yeah, it's a great bunch of kids, and they play hard. It's probably not the right thing to say, being we're 10 games in, that we're still learning how to play with Max and Hunter, because they draw so much of attention, and we don't have a lot of willing scorers outside of them, so we're trying to get kids to shoot, feel comfortable to shoot. I thought Braden Sifford played great tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Beeson knocked down
Tyler
some shots for
came
you.
in. He hadn't played a lot, and he started tonight. He played aggressive, and all in all, this was probably good for us. Got more people going. We got to be more disciplined that when we can't push it clear up the court to settle in and run sets. When we sit and run our sets, I'm sure you. Well, I get a lot of comments about my antics, but you can see the plays develop, and we're still not seeing them and hitting them, which is a little disappointing because it's there. It's there. And
well, if there's any consolation, this Red Oak Tiger team plays like every night is playing some sort of high caliber team, and even in non-conference schedules. So
yeah.
So it's not like you're playing, other teams. So
no, and I don't ever want to complain about our schedule. You want to play the best to beat the best to be the best, and we're getting our share of it.
Well, very good. Well, we'll get back in the thick of it next week. A couple games next week. Interesting game coming up. Atlantic in a couple weeks. That'll be a day game, right?
Yep.
So we'll be looking forward to that. But
that will be interesting game. It's in the school day, something that they're trying to.
Griswold has done this.
Yes. Griswold has done it, and we got a lot of information from them, and I was trying to spur it up because I think it's great.
It'll bring energy to.
It's during the school day. I hope it. The schools that have done it have seen increased participation because, the whole student body is there watching. So
they're a captive audience, Ron.
Yeah, and if you get one kid to say, "Man, this is fun. I want to go out," it's worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it has its challenges. It's at noon and then 1:30, I think, for the boys. So I get it. It has its challenges to pull it off, but I think each team should play one of these games every year, in my opinion. I think it's great. I think it's great for the community. I think it's great for the schools. I'm looking forward to it, but there again, we've already talked about it, it's going to be hostile. You're going to have 300
kids in that
classmates yelling at you, so you got to be ready.
It'll get you going.
That's right.
It'll be fun. It'll be interesting. So
very good, Coach. Thanks for coming up and talking to us. Certainly appreciate it. And who's next on that?
Shenandoah Tuesday.
That's right.
Improved Shenandoah team Tuesday
in Shenandoah.
Yep.
Very good.
All right.